Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another Love Bite. Sagittarius, let's see what are the messages for you now. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers. Welcome in newcomers. Sagittarius spirit. All right, 3 cards for the first person, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Okay, second person, Seven of Cups, Three of Wands and the Fool card. Mutual energies, the Devil, Queen of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Bottom of my deck I have a Tower. This is something you don't see coming, Sagittarius, because there is somebody who's watching you, very, very obsessed and watching you, spying on you. I think they want to start brand new. They want to communicate. The other person says, yeah, but they treated me like I was some kind of an option for them. They treated me like an option. They kept me confused. I have long since turned my back on this connection, Omkaratarot. In fact, I'm taking risks, new risks, and trying to have a new beginning in my life right now because this person, they didn't treat me right. Okay, so I'm going to, of course, clarify all these cards for you, Sagittarius, and we'll also do your mutual energies. But before that, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest. So, Sagittarius and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Sagittarius and that person, that's too many. I'll take one more from you, please. Sagittarius and that person. All right, let's take a few more from another deck. Sagittarius and that person spirit. Okay, and we'll take a few more from a third deck, Sagittarius, and then we'll start the reading. Sagittarius and that person. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Sagittarius, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, my mind is racing and my heart is breaking with the doubts and insecurities your inconsistent behavior has created. I crave inner peace right now, as my soul just feels unsettled. It frustrates me that I can't connect with anyone else the way I connect with you. Our connection is magical and no one else compares. You're holding us back because of your own self-worth issues and inability to forgive yourself. I've forgiven you. Would you just forgive yourself already? Let's live our life together, free from the past. No one is perfect. I pray for us to be reunited. I want to be the person that you need. I want to be intimate with you. I'm stalling. I talk to you a lot in my head. Let me pursue you. I could never forget about you. I will never love another like I love you. All right, so these were some of your messages, Sagittarius. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on the first line, which is person A. Second line is person B for me. You could be either one of them. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender-based, okay? All right, so person A, let's start with you. What is all this Page of Swords activity that you are into? What are you watching? What are you seeing? Yeah, they're trying to figure out, I think. Oh, they are wishing they had invested when the time was right. They're trying to find out if the other person is still, got into another commitment or something. Maybe there is a blockage or distance between the two of you right now. They're very disappointed in themselves because they feel I had an opportunity. I should have invested when the time was right. Now they're watching, they're spying because they want to have a partnership. They want to have an equal give and take, but they're looking for clarity. This person is thinking, they're trapped in their mind, thinking, overthinking, because they don't know whether, any effort from them is going to work out now or not. But well, they are obsessed. This person definitely wants to return. Now they are saying, I could have had it all. I could have had, a everlasting, successful, happy future. They're very burdened, very overwhelmed. I think they're missing their person now. I think this person does want to start again. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, not just start again. My God, let's start from scratch. I'm ready for commitment. That's what they're telling me. I'm ready to offer them commitment. I want to marry them. I want to talk to them. Yeah, because now they're really missing their person. It's like that was that golden cup. They could have tried other people, or they have other people around them, but no other connection is matching what they felt with that golden cup that was offered to them. So yes, expect maybe them to reach out. They may want to message or maybe start communicating with the person who they feel is incomparable, the person who they want to spend the rest of their life with, somebody who's not chasing them, somebody who's looking very abundant. It's like, I really, really want to start again with them. I just have to make sure that they are not already with somebody else, or, I wish when I had a chance, I had taken it that time. So there's a lot of remorse that this person is going through. Remorse, there's sadness, guilt, shame. But I do feel out of the blue, this person may just reach out or send a message hoping to renew communication again, because they are losing their patience now. They're still holding on to that hope, I think, that, maybe we can have something, even though they are not sure of where the other person is at. They just want to know that if the other person has already accepted an offer from somebody else, or are they just happy on their own and I still have a chance. Okay, so person B, what about you? What do these three cards mean for you then? Seven of Cups. What's the Seven of Cups? Yeah, person B says this was a karmic connection. This was a karmic soulmate. This was a, toxic situation. They treated me like an option. There were other people in the mix. There was chaos. There was conflict. And I've given up. I offered them a cup of love, but they never accepted it. I offered them a big cup of love and they dumped it to the ground. So I have started to focus on myself. I've regained my confidence. I've accepted the ending. I'm nobody's fool. I'm nobody's option. I saw through all their lies. The truth came out, and now I've turned my back on them. Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I'm not communicating. The person B is not expecting communication, and nor are they going to be the ones to initiate communication, because they are enjoying their single life, I think, at the moment. This person is glowing, they're looking good, feeling good, moving towards their happiness. It's like, I'm glad I valued myself. I'm glad I didn't make anyone, make me feel like I was an option in their life. I'm ready for a brand new beginning. I'm ready to take new risks in my life. I'm single. I can do what I want. The Fool card. Yeah, according to person B, this connection is over. This connection is over. They were stabbed in the back, and that's it. 10 swords done. I'm finished. I'm ready for the brand new. So right now, person B could just maybe just be focusing on meeting new people, focusing on their work, maybe focused on their, stability, their money, their success, and knowing their worth and value, and saying, what, I'm only going to now be the best version of myself, so that I'm in that vibration to attract somebody who will work with me one-on-one. Okay, so mutual energies then, Spirit, for the first person who is spying still and still wants to communicate. Yeah, they are obsessed. They are absolutely obsessed, and they are manifesting. They are manifesting like crazy. The reason why this person hasn't reached out and spoken their truth is because they do know that they did something to make the other person very angry, very upset. So Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they're not sure. They're not sure if the person is going to give them a second chance, or the door is totally shut. Maybe they'll never get a second chance. So they are spying to see why person B is looking so happy. Why are they glowing? Are they single? Are they in a new connection already? And all these thoughts are, I think, making them feel sadder and sadder by the day, because they have recognized that they do have love in their heart, which maybe they never expressed. Right? So right now, they are the ones who are feeling abandoned, left out in the cold, missing their person. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to come out of their stress and anxiety. They're very frustrated. They're very, very frustrated because this person, they do want to have success in this connection, but because of their past behavior, maybe this person was rude or mean, or they had ego problems or something, they realize now they're putting themselves in the other person's shoes and kind of figuring out why the other person has given up on them. It's like, how do I now go and tell them that I'm ready to have a new beginning with you when I've already shown them a side of me which was very, very immature. Maybe they came across as a player. So they have actually been put into a bit of a spiritual prison to learn a very important lesson. And the more they're seeing what they did to damage this connection, they are very burdened, very overwhelmed, because they recognize that this connection could have, should have gone the long haul. They desperately want to come back. They do want to come back. So tell me about the Tower, Spirit. What's the Tower overall energy for Sagittarius' reading? What's the Tower? Yeah, the Tower is, see, they're trying to find out. They're trying to find out, what am I going to find? What will I find out? Is the door totally shut? Or do I have a second chance? So out of the blue, this person may just reach out. Right now, they're just spying from what I feel. Yeah, they're trapped in their mind. They're trapped in their mind. They are stressing. What if there are other options now? What if my person is totally withdrawn their energy? What if they're exhausted of me, tired of me, given up on me? They're intimidated. They are scared to have that conversation. All right, so that's what I have for you. Till next time then, Sagis, love and light. Take care. Namaste.